Okay, well, this is awful. Don't want to do this. Welcome to fucking, getting over it. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube of this game. I'm not seeing the ending though, which is what I'm planning to, see in the near future here.
There's no feeling more
Shut
intense
the
than
fuck up, I
starting
don't
over.
care.
If you deleted your
I don't know
homework
why,
the day before it was
but
due, as
I mean,
have, or if you
I
left
have
your
played
wallet
this
at
game
home,
before
you have to go back
in my
after spending
test
an hour in the
runs of
computer.
recording.
If you won some money at the casino and then put all your
Same
winnings on
problem
red
with
but
every
it came up
single
black.
fucking piece of shit I
If you got
record
your
all
best
the
shirt
time.
dry cleaned before a
Swear
wedding
it's
and then
fucking-
immediately dropped food on it.
My microphone
Or if
audio
you won an
is
argument with a friend and then later discovered that they
shit.
just returned to their original view. Starting
and
over
you
is
can't
harder
actually
than
hear
starting
me.
up. If you're not ready
No,
for that,
mate,
like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to
it's
go
not-
through might be
it's
too
not-
much.
It's not too
Feel
good.
free to go away and come back.
It's really not too good.
I'll be here.
But yeah.
Alright,
mean,
thanks for coming with me on this trip.
have you seen
I'll
my
understand if you have to
fucking
take a
channel
break at
intro?
any
That
point.
shit took like
Just find
7
a safe place to
tries
stop and
to
quit the game.
record one
Don't
piece
worry,
of shit
I'll
video.
save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
Great, thanks. I've
This
only
game
made
is
it
a
to the
homage
lab
to a free
section,
game that came
which
out in
is the section I
2002
cannot get
titled
past
Sexy
at
Hiking.
all.
The author of that game was Jazor,
Which,
a
I mean,
mysterious
seems
Czech
pretty easy,
designer
doesn't
who was
it?
known at
I
the
mean,
time as the
just
father
swing
of B
small
games. And B games are rough assemblages of
and
found
just don't
objects.
die, but
Designers slap them together very quickly and
it's just-
freely,
it's just
and they're often
fucking
too
terrible.
rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Ah, fuck. This is gonna be
In a certain
jolly
way,
good time,
Sexy
isn't
Hiking
it?
is the perfect embodiment of a B
Jolly
game.
time.
It's built almost entirely out of
Yep.
found and recycled parts,
Damn
and it's one of the most
right
unusual and
back there,
unfriendly
you
games of
good
its
boy.
time. In
Good
it,
boy.
your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer.
Shut up.
But that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor.
Sure does.
No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery,
Yep.
and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Yep.
Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it,
I don't know if I should
exploring the
stay
limits of
quiet
your
when he's
reach
talking
and your
or just
strength,
talk over
trying to
him,
find a
because
way
he's
up
not
and over.
saying anything
And there's a
interesting.
sense of truth in that lack of
Talking about
confidence.
Sexy Hiking, which is a
Most
game
obstacles
I've
in video
recorded,
game worlds are fake.
and
You can
played,
be completely confident in your ability to get
but
through
I
them
did not.
once you have the
did not
correct
save
method or the correct
recording
equipment or
and
just
broke
by spending enough time.
My
In
editing
that sense,
software broke.
every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is
Fucking video machine broke. Slow. Video.
The obstacles in Sexy
Video
Hiking are
machine broke.
unyielding, and that makes the game
What
uniquely
the fuck?
frustrating.
Old meme.
But I'm not sure Jazoo intended to make a frustrating game.
Understandable.
The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard.
Yeah.
But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It
Yeah.
already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player
It fucking
rather than as a
was, you
builder.
daft cunt.
Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated
Sure did.
attempts to reach the summit
Yeah,
that turns those
this
mountains
took
into
5
something real.
cuts to make. Tries to make.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas.
I had to reset
And that
the
can be like
whole
working with
game,
quicksand
act
cement.
Like nothing happened.
You mold your ideas into a
But I
certain
did.
shape that can be played
No
with.
audio.
And in the
I
process
thought-
of playing
I
with
thought the
them,
microphone
they begin
cut
to
off,
harden
but
and set
apparently it
until
was
they're
too
immutable,
fucking
like rock.
silent. Oh
And
my
at that
god.
point, you can't change the world, not without breaking it into
And
pieces
it just,
and starting
it's
fresh
just,
with
it's
new
just,
ideas.
It's just terrible. It's all horrible. I'm using Audacity this time, so it should be, you know, it should be somewhat better, but can't make any promises here, I guess. This is kind of like this whole process of like playing this game and then starting over is basically like falling off a cliff, the cliff at like the highest point. Not that I'm at the highest point, I'm at the fucking lamps. It shouldn't be this hard, right? I mean, people have done this. these. I mean, I've seen speedrunners do this in like 4 minutes. I can't even. Fuck. Ah, shit. Oh yeah, that's pretty bad. Can't not. Can you not? There you go. See, he's sometimes a very good boy. Listens to me very well. You know, he just sort of gets up the mountain pretty well. But sometimes this fucking lamppost piece of garbage does bullshit. Fucks me up. Yeah, I know. 'Cause fuck me, am I right? I'm like the worst person here. Haha, got him. I wonder if Audacity is still running. Probably not. But can't check right now. Too busy. By busy, I mean I have crippling depression. Nah, that's pretty edgy right there. That's pretty edgy. Come on, baby. Do it for Papa. Oh shit. There it goes. Come on. Uh, get him. Hop. Yup. Fuck. 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 Shit. Ah. Not. Not too good, but cannot blame it as well. Shit. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That is very, very bad. Oh shit. Get him. World star. Oop. Shoot. Just gotta hope that I'll make it up there someday. Someday.